Hey y'all, we've been getting a lot of questions lately about what to bring on various hikes. So my best friend and I decided to sit down and show you what we plan on bringing on our upcoming 3-day backpacking trip. These are things that we use and love and work for us. However, what works for us might not work for you. And the only way that you can find out what really works for you is to get out there and try. We had a lot of fun making this video. I hope it answers some of y'all's questions and encourages you to get out there and wander. Okay, so I'm Batty. This is Nancy Drew.
Nancy Drew.
And we are going to show you what's in our backpacks and what kind of packs we had to answer some of the questions.
Yeah, we get a lot of questions about what to bring, what not to bring. And we don't want it to like hinder you from not like coming on a camp, because we are nowhere near professionals.
No, absolutely not.
We have no idea what we're doing.
I have no clue.
But we've gotten a lot of things that help us to feel like we know what we're doing. Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna run through kind of what we bring.
Start with the packs. So this pack is my pride and joy. This is my baby. This is my love. It is an Outdoor Vitals 45 liter shadow light pack. It's got 2 mesh compartments here in the front. It has this fancy zipper that you can get into your pack without having to dig in from the top. I've got 4 little cup holders or random stuff holders on each side, and then it has the hip pockets on each side. And it does have a frame, but you can take the frame out. I've been going back and forth with whether or not I like the frame or not. Also on the back here, there is a pad that you can remove at camp for a seating pad if you'd like. And yeah, I absolutely 110% love this pack and highly recommend it. And that's my pack.
So I know she pointed it out on her pack. And like I said, like you can get packs just about anywhere. This is my second pack, but I got it because of the frame on the back of it. So mine is an Osprey. I think it's a 50, yeah, or a light 50. So it's a light backpack. It looks big though, but it's got a really good frame on mine, and the belt loop system sits high on my hips, which I prefer. But you know, they come in all shapes and sizes. But the thing that she pointed out on her pack that I love on her pack and I get jealous of when we're at camp is she can like lay this thing down and just open it right here, and then she can just get all the things out. Whereas mine, there's only one way in, and you got to get through this weird little thing up top, and then everything kind of just stuffs in the pack. The reason why I keep my pack and not get hers is because I love my frame. So it's really important to me where it sits, and this just works for me.
That being said, your backpack the hip belts should always sit above your hips, and the weight of your pack should be mainly on your hips. It should not be pulling on your back. But mine does that. I love my pack.
And Callie, where'd you get yours again?
Mine?
Yeah.
Outdoor Vitals. Highly recommend. The majority of the things that I'm going to pull out of this pack or show you today are Outdoor Vitals. They are amazing.
So I got mine at REI. We both have extra packs as well. Mine was my first purchase, my pack, and I ended up actually getting this for my daughter who hasn't used it yet, so I thought I would. And I kind of just have taken it over. But if getting a pack is stopping you from coming, like don't. Like, yeah, just reach out to us. We can bring our extra pack.
You can bring your dog.
Yeah. That way you guys can still come, you know, and get to experience it.
Okay. Good Lord. All right, so do we want to do what's on the outside of our packs first? Let's do that.
Yeah.
And then we can start digging in. So we both have Teva. How do you say it? Teva?
I say Teva. I don't know
Teva?
what they are.
These sandals, they're amazing. I don't know how many miles I've done on these, especially this summer working the camps. I literally wear these all day, every day, and they're still in great shape. These are good to have even throughout the winter time, because if you come to a spot where it's muddy or water and you don't want to hike through with your shoes and your socks, you can put your shoes and your socks on the backpack and put these on, and then not have soggy, wet, nasty shoes.
Yes. Another thing that I like about traveling with two different pairs of shoes is I am prone to blistering. Like, my feet are really sensitive.
Yes.
So I will hike in my trail runners. And then obviously if we get to water crossings, like, I'll take the time to take them off and change into my Tevas. These Tevas, so these things are so light. They're so light.
Super light. But extremely durable. Like I said, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know how many miles I have on these, but it's ridiculous. So.
And I have some miles on those too, because I had to borrow hers before I got mine, because I was traveling with Chacos?
Chacos, I think.
Which I like Chacos. They're a good sandal, but they're heavy and they're bulky. I do know that, like, Academy has like a knockoff version.
Brand, yeah.
I know I've seen them at Walmart that has a knockoff version of these Tevas. I know one of our hiking buddies, she has not Tevas, but she has some like slides that are really light that she hikes with. So not only do I like to use them because of the blistering thing, but once I've walked like a lot of miles and I'm getting ready to camp, it feels so different to be able to change into a different shoe. It feels better. It helps. Like, I'm not living in the same pair of shoes like day in and day out. So I got my miles shoes, and then I have these that, you know, I break out for when we're setting at camp and when I'm at camp.
Yeah.
So just definitely recommend those.
Okay. This is my tent pad, or footprint. Sorry, my tent footprint, and so this is what I put down before I set my tent up to help prevent from water and all that. So I keep that in the front because a lot of times it'll be wet, and then you can just, because it's got the mesh, it'll dry out. I also typically have my rain jacket in here. No idea where my rain jacket is. So I'll probably be in the market for one. And then I've got my tent pole, really is what it is.
Yeah, the one.
And my stakes. And hand warmers. Those are probably pretty old
for me.
And that's what's in my front pocket.
You want to do your sides too?
Okay.
You want to give kind of a rundown of what you got going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we got this fabulous thing here, in case, it goes with my potty kit, in case you have to do the number 2 in the woods, you want to go digging.
Or you can hold it.
Don't hold it.
No, I'm kidding.
It's bad for you. You go dig a hole. It should be, 6 inches. It should be a decent sized hole. You go in the hole, you bury it like a cat, and then you move on with your life. All happy and refreshed. And then in this top pocket here, I have my stove. This is my stove. Oh, I don't have a And then I've got Toke's pot, and so this is what I put on top of my stove, and goes on the stove like that, and I boil my water, and inside I've got a bandana that is wrapped around.
Always have a bandana.
Yes.
You can buy them, like, if we go to state parks, they'll typically sell them. I literally found mine on the trail one time. And just picked it up, and it's such a multi-use tool. It comes in handy,
and it helps you not burn your hands. But it also, so the fuel canister is in here. But after you've used your pot and you go to put your fuel canister in, there'll be some water in there, and if you don't put something on the bottom, then you'll get like a rust ring inside your can, and that's obviously it's not a good thing.
Also, it also keeps it from clanking around.
True. Yeah.
So it has a lot of good uses. And then this thing, I have the same stove. Mine's like in my pack. We got these off of Amazon.
Like $15.
So
It's like $15.
like $15.
And they work amazing.
It's insane how well these little things work.
You just open it up and you push this little red button here and bada bing, bada boom, there you go. And then it's easy to close up. Highly recommend Amazon. And then let's see what's in this side. Oh, I know. This is my bug stuff. So I've got Murphy's for like my face and my neck. And then I use like the hardcore stuff. I'm a super, if you know me, I'm a super naturalist and use what you can from nature and like don't use chemicals. But let me tell you, I'll be spraying DEET all over me to get rid of the mosquitoes because they do that. So especially in Texas, you know, I guess assume anywhere that's like super humid in general. You got to use the good stuff because not only do we have mosquitoes that are like, what do I call them? Pterodactyls.
Yeah.
They're like pterodactyls out here, but you also have ticks and like those.
Yes, everywhere.
I've had some not so great experiences with ticks, so so I use the good stuff. And then I usually have a water bottle. I don't know where to put it. Oh, so I usually have this water bottle here, and then I'll have another one like this. It's just like, you know, your typical smart, what is this, Essentia? I don't remember what this is. Anyway, I just get a water bottle like this, and I keep it and reuse it and reuse it and reuse it until I can't anymore. And I have two of the big ones, because, you know, water's important and whatnot. And then I have this, again, this is amazing, it came from Amazon, to sit, and it hangs kind of in the front. It can be annoying, but it's good that it's annoying because it reminds you to drink water.
They come in like a set of like, I don't know, like 6 or something.
Yeah.
From Amazon.
And I traded my carabiner out because that carabiner is
They do break.
tiny, and I've got a good climbing one on here.
Yeah.
And then let's see, gotta have, you know, your pin, you know.
Your flare.
My flare. Okay, so the way I have it is, so my left hip pocket has a lot of stuff in it, and my right one has like my more accessible, like the things that I'm gonna go in there and get more, like my snacks and drinks, and if I can squeeze my phone in there, my phone. But my left one has some hand sanitizer along with my potty stuff. So this is iPack, what are they called? They're the butt ones. They're like butt wipes.
Yeah, they're like wipes, like cleansing wipes,
yeah, like
but
those,
for the bathroom.
Yeah. So I get those for 2 reasons. One, bathroom, but then also at camp at night, I will give myself a little baby bath, baby
wipe bath.
Baby wipe bath. Thank you. Words are hard. So twofold, you know. And then go along with that, I have doggy bags because leave no trace. Don't leave toilet paper on the trail, please, 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 because that's gross. Don't be that person. So obviously you know, do your business, you wipe, and then you put your trash in a trash bag. And then this, if I get a trash bag going, it usually goes in the front mesh part, so it's not like in with all my stuff. And then, that's heavy. And then in here I've got, this is my first aid and my hygiene kit. So I've got a brush, which is not totally necessary, but I've got a lot of hair, so
it's necessary sometimes. You'll figure out what is a necessity for you and what isn't, and you'll figure it out quickly,
very quickly. I've got matches, I've got tweezers, I've got like alcohol swabs and Band-Aids, fingernail clippers because that's important to keep your feet clean, and like you don't want your toe. I mean, if you're going on a really long hike, you want to make sure that you clip your toenails because that can be cause of blisters and a lot of foot problems. So you want to keep your feet super healthy. And then I have my toothbrush and toothpaste and Excedrin because I can sometimes get migraines and that's no fun to get migraines on the trail. That's in my left pocket. And then, oh, okay, we should name our backpacks, right? Okay, so in my right pocket, I've got this Ignite. It's like a pre-workout boost of energy type thing. And then I also have Liquid IV. This is a new thing for me because last August when we did our girls trip,
In August.
in Texas.
Yeah.
Typically it's hot and heat doesn't bother me too bad, but I think I had a bunch of things stacked up against me and I had like serious like heat exhaustion. It was really bad. It was scary. So I'm always gonna carry one of these with me from now on. And then I've got some Alkaloids, and then these are amazing. I highly
Your
recommend
honey sticks.
my honey sticks.
Oh my gosh.
So I don't know if you guys know this, but honey is actually like a natural pre-workout. It like refuels your body and like it's super good for you. And mine has habaneros in it, and so it's really good as like a pick-me-up, and also it tastes good because it's honey. And then I would have like a granola in here or some kind of little mini bag of something to snack on to if we were gonna go on a trip. And then I've got extra hair ties because
Yes.
again, I have quite a bit of hair. All right, and that's what's in the front and outside. Oh, I guess this thing too. So this is one of my sleeping pads. I have two because I like to sleep and I like to be comfortable when I sleep. So yeah, but this is just one I got at Walmart. It's just a accordion sleeping pad. I don't think the R value is anything special.
No. I've seen those at Walmart and also at Academy.
Yeah, you can get them anywhere.
I got mine on Amazon. So.
Yep. And that's what's on the outside of my pack. Tag your
Okay. All right. So I also have extra hair ties. Also the carabiners.
Yeah.
Like these come in handy. I have a few on here. I also have this little guy. It's just an extra. It's a tiny, tiny little backpack. I don't know if you can see that, but in here, it's just like a little camp cloth that I use. You can never have too many.
No, I need to go grab my
Yeah. So I have that hooked on all the time. So I also carry like bathroom essentials as well, like everyone. I mean, you just have to. But I kind of take a different approach when it comes to like number one only. This is like a little Kula cloth, and it's made specifically for that purpose. So like when you're out on the trail, you can take this off your backpack, you can use it, and then you can put it back on your backpack. I know most people might think it's a little gross.
nasty.
But it comes in handy and it does what it needs to.
Obviously you can wash it.
You can wash it. I don't like to have like a lot of toilet paper or take up a lot of space, so this is just easy for me, and what I prefer. And then, I know we mentioned it before, but the bandana, I keep mine tied on my pack because I use it a lot, like on the trail, just walking. Like I can get it wet and like wipe myself down if it gets too hot. I also sweat, so I like wipe my face with it. I have another one in my pack that I use for like camp stove, to take my cup off because the handles can get really hot. So I just use it for that purpose, kind of like a camp pot holder, if you will.
Pot holder.
Yeah. And then I also have my sleeping pad down here. Yeah. Or maybe I didn't, I don't know. I could have gotten it at Academy. I think I'm on my second one of these, so there's no telling. In my pockets, my deep pockets on the side, I typically have a water on one side, which I still have my water.
It's not open, guys.
I know.
Water. Make sure you're drinking water.
And then I have, this is just like a little cool necktie. It has little beads in here that if you get this wet, it makes it cold. So I just tie it around my neck if I get too hot while hiking. Because we do a lot in the summer in this Texas heat. And then, again, your packs, you kind of just learn how to pack them. The things that I like having access to are water, my phone, and snacks.
Snacks are important.
I am a snacker, so I've got to have them accessible. So that's typically what is in this little pouch right here. I still have snacks too.
Yeah.
And then I have my camp utensil. It's a spork. So I have that in there. I also have my coffee cup that I use in the mornings.
These are nice and toasty.
I bet they're toasty. They've been in my pack for a long time. I have my coffee cup that breaks down, so
I have one too.
it also comes with this little holder so it doesn't burn your hand.
So you can be bougie on trail too.
Yeah, so because we make coffee in the morning. We're not, we're out there, but we ain't that out there.
Coffee's an essential, guys.
It is definitely an essential. So I have that's easily accessible, and these are on Amazon as well. Or if you make it out to enough campouts, one just might show up for your birthday.
You never know.
We don't know.
Possibility.
And then I think the only other things are again my pack pockets on the side. Oh yeah, I do have that. Mm-hmm. My pack pockets, I typically keep my cell phone in one, and the other one I just leave empty, and that's literally where I put all my trash for my snacks, all the wrappers and stuff when I'm hiking. Because when I say I snack, I go through some snacks, so I just put the trash in this little pocket until I get to a place that either has a trash can or camp whenever I actually set up my little trash bag. So that's what I have on the outside. So my pack has, I don't know if yours came with one or if you don't, so my pack has a detachable
this one does not have a brain.
Yeah, they call this it's the brain. and you can take it off. I can hike without it, but I prefer to keep mine on. So I also have some necessities here. This is where I keep my hydration tablets. I just break one of these in half and put it in my water for electrolytes. I don't know if you can see this, a pinkish color.
It definitely doesn't look pink. That's weird.
They sell them everywhere. H-E-B, Target.
They're everywhere.
Walmart, Academy, yeah, everywhere. And all different kind of flavors. This one's a strawberry lemonade. It's really good. And then I have my headlamp. I don't carry a flashlight, but I do carry a headlamp. So I have my headlamp in here, and I keep that accessible.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
This is a good company.
Have my outdoor first aid kit, so that stays up top so I can grab it easy. I have my toothbrush and toothpaste. I think this is just some little kit that I found in the travel section of H-E-B. $2.
I guess we should say for people who might come across this who are not from Texas, H-E-B is a grocery store, guys.
Oh yeah. Just Google H-E-B. I'm sorry if you don't live near one or have one.
It's tragic.
And then I have some face SPF, some
I thought that was
sunscreen.
deodorant for a second.
No.
I was like, no, you got that, girl? She's crazy.
So when we said you learn really quick, what is a necessity to you and what isn't, on our first camp, okay, so I've attempted to bring deodorant twice now, and I will know more.
There's no point, guys. You're gonna stink.
Once you fill your pack and you've logged miles on it, like walking miles with it, you'll realize like what takes up weight and space, and then you just want to like shred that down. So the first camp out that we went to, I was like, I brought my deodorant. I was smelling fresh. I wasn't actually at all. It didn't even work. So I'm like, I'm not gonna bring this again. And then the very next camp out, what did I do? I brought my deodorant.
You brought deodorant. I don't know why.
But this time, I'm like, I'm not gonna put it in my pack. At least I'll have it in my car, so when I'm done, then I can use it. No.
There ain't no point.
So it melted.
Again, Texas.
So now I'm over deodorant. I'm not bringing it on a camp. You won't catch me with it. I will still bring a toothbrush and toothpaste. I do have a little tiny, those little tiny brushes.
Yeah.
I
also recommend bringing some floss, whether it be like.
I do have floss.
I eat a lot of jerky on trip. Like jerky is one of my go-to.
It's a great.
And jerky gets in your teeth, and so I highly recommend bringing floss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely floss.
All right. Do we want to go inside the pack now?
Yeah.
Do we want to have on board?
Girl, let me get mine out.
Sleeping pack.
It is the same brand.
Yeah,
we probably got it from the same place.
Walmart, girl. You can go in from the top of my pack, but because I love doing this, because I know somebody is really jealous.
You'll
of
be
my
jealous.
pack,
I promise you'll be jealous.
You can unzip the pack and get into everything that you need. Yeah, it's all accessible. So this is like. This is my food pack. It's a little slim right now. Food. So I've got like 1 day's worth in here. So I've got this. I highly recommend this Forestmatic coffee. It's mushroom coffee. That's what we eat or drink in the morning. And then I've got.
And they're individuals.
Yeah. So like instant coffee.
Yeah. That's what I meant. Like instant coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really good. But I've got pickles in here. Judgy, so judgy. Pickles, it's really good because it helps rehydrate you when you're out on trail hot. And then I've got some tuna, and then typically I would have some like honey in here and just other little granola snacks and stuff. And then this is one of my favorites, it's beef stroganoff, it's Mountain House. What's the other one? Peak is the other one that we like. So this is actually 2 servings. Now, usually it's just me and her.
It can be 2 servings. I'll share with Callie. That sounds very selfish. I'll only share with her. I will share with you too, but I get hungry on the trail.
So part of it too, depending on the season. I think in the wintertime it's a little bit different. In the heat, you're not going to want to eat a whole lot of this. Like, you're not going to be super hungry. But in the wintertime, it's really nice to have a hot meal afterwards. Some people do the cold soaking. I've never done cold soaking. I have zero desire to do cold soaking. But the way that we like to do it is when we go out, we kind of plan ahead of time about who's bringing what meal. And then because these meals take water, and so water is extra weight. Now it's weight that will eventually you'll drink off. But, like, what does this take?
It's extra weight, but it's also, like, a necessity. So, like, I mean, I would prefer to have it to drink.
Right.
So if we're sharing,
then that cuts,
we're not going through a lot of water.
Yeah, we're going through less water. Because this takes a cup and, it's darn near a cup and a half of water for one of these. So it's nice to share. It's nice to always plan. Don't just show up and be like, hey, I thought we were sharing, friend. Bless you.
I mean, we will, but
we will. This is a spoon. This is my Outdoor Vital spoon. So again, Outdoor Vitals.
Have a camp spoon. Have a camp spoon and a camp cup, and I'll show you once we get into our packs like what I mean. Like she had hers out. Like it's one that you can cook with.
Yes.
So definitely have a utensil to eat with.
Or sword fight, but
Yeah.
So that's what's in here, and I put it, so I've got these in little Ziploc baggies, which also can kind of go as trash bags if needed. It also helps you kind of ration out your food, so you're not like, you know that one Ziploc bag of food is like that days, so you're not like getting into other days and then you find that you don't have any food left. That's bad, because food is my favorite. But then I have it in this Osprey, with this dry sack. So some people just throw everything in their pack.
Yeah.
And
you can roll like that if you want to.
that's you. I like to be organized. I mean,
There's really not an organization to this, but there is.
There is.
So yeah, you can throw everything in there and figure it out on the way down. I do like to have some sort of organizational system to my packing. I don't know what yours came with. Maybe a pack before, or maybe you got that separate. It was Osprey.
Yeah, I just bought this separately. It's a 12 liter.
So I bought a little set of these, and they came in different sizes. I think this one might be the big one.
That is a big one.
But I got them off Amazon. It came with like a set.
I have
it was like $11. Yeah. But when I started, I was like Ziploc bagging it up, like Ziploc bag for food, Ziploc bag for camping equipment, and then over time, slowly just get different items.
Okay. All right. So I've got these. These are nice little packs. These are new to me.
I was about to say I haven't seen those.
These were gifts
fancy
from my new school for Teacher Appreciation Week. They're amazing.
I love that material. It's cute.
And they're dry sacks. So like you put anything in here and it keeps it dry essentially. So this one is going to hold minimal change of clothes for me. So we sound so dirty. So I have like maybe.
I don't think we're getting anyone to come camping
like
with us.
People are
don't bring deodorant. Sometimes you can take a toothbrush. So maybe some clothes.
I have like undergarments that I'll change, but for the most part, I mean, and I'll change my undergarments and then sleep in that. Especially if it's summertime, then you're not putting more clothes on, and then you can kind of hang your clothes up to dry and then put those back on. And then sometimes I'll pack like an extra pair of shorts and maybe a tank top. Now in the winter time, it's a little bit more full. It'll have, dry, thick socks. I recommend having just socks for sleeping in for the winter.
Yes.
I like the really thick socks. And
even in the summer, I take extra socks. I like to have a clean pair for the day. I can't.
That's true. I do take a clean pair for the day.
Because that also can cause blistering.
This is true.
So
don't wear dirty socks, y'all.
Mm-mm.
But that's clothes that go in here. And then this one, also a gift.
Those are cute.
They're cute, right? And they
Those are super cute.
They have those little snappies. I know.
Do they have somebody that makes these?
I don't know.
Yeah, those are super cute.
But this is like my technology bag. This is my charging thing. My charger. Chargers my phone. It is pretty heavy. Just I don't know how heavy yours
Mine's
is.
heavy.
Yeah.
Mine's really heavy.
I think they're all going to be heavy. So if you want to charge your phone, you're going to have to.
And again, you'll figure out what you're gonna allow extra weight for, and to me that's really important.
Yeah, but if you charge this, so I have to charge it like the day, like a whole day before.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll charge your phone. I'm able to plug in my GoPro, which I don't have in here, but I have a little GoPro that it'll charge. So it's good. It's nice. Here's my headlamp, and then this is also a gift from the Wild School. Do you know what this is?
No, I don't know what that. Fan.
Luke, I am your father. So our friend, it's got different levels. Do you hear that? You hear the intensity of that? Feel that?
I heard that crank. Oh.
So nice. But anyway, Our our friend, Mystery, she has one of these fans, and we would go camping with her, and we would lay down in our tent at night, and we would be laying there, and you could hear her fan going, and we were so mad about it.
I was so jealous.
Because you know it's nice.
Yes, and I'm laying here just like sweating. Yeah. I could just hear
the fan. Anyway, so that was a gift to me. So I'm super excited. And you can charge it with like this USB, and it could, All right, so that's my electronic.
We won't bring deodorant, but we'll bring a fan.
You damn right we will. Darn right we will. Okay, and then the rest of the stuff in here, this is my mirror. Lancet? I don't know too. They don't make this one anymore. I'm sorry. I haven't seen it at least in a while. But this is a great tent. It's a great company.
It's a really great tent. If you ever find it, get it.
Get it.
I think she sent me the link on Amazon.
They don't make it anymore.
I did not get it. I was like, I just bought one, and I'm like, I'm gonna save this so I can purchase it later. No.
So it's a great tent. It's super light, and it's got one pole. So the one pole, like you pop it out, and you can just very descriptive. And it goes up really easy. It comes down really easy. There is a
and it's a 2-man, but it's small, so like you can have room for yourself. It's a 2-woman tent. It says so on there. It
says so.
But so you have room for yourself, but then you also have room for your pack.
So and it does have a vestibule, which is like the little covering so it's a 2-wall tent, and the difference is like the 2-wall tent has like its own separate rain fly that you can put on and take off. It's just so easy to put up, and the rain fly goes over and it makes like this little vestibule outside of the tent, but it's like covered, but it's not in the tent. A lot of people put their packs in that, and their shoes. I don't know. I like having my stuff with me.
Yeah, I worry about critters.
Yeah.
And they were bad on this last camp.
For you.
I
left before.
I got in Mystery's tent with her. I'm like, I don't want to play anymore. Because they will not leave my tent alone, and I don't know what's going on.
But yeah, so that's a great tent. I like it. And then, shocking, Outdoor Vitals. This is my new sleeping pad. I'm extremely excited about this pad. It is super comfortable. It's nice and light.
Let me see. Light. Ooh, it's really light.
It's really light. It's
really light.
Super comfy.
It packs down.
I highly recommend it. It packs down. So this is a new purchase. I just hit myself in the face.
Thank God it's light.
But this is a new purchase. I just used it on our Pedernales trip, and I'm super happy with it. I had one that I got from just like Walmart. It's it did good. It lasted. It had a hole in it, and then I kept waking up with myself being on the ground. I tried to patch it a couple of times, and
it's painful, especially out there in the hill country. You wake up like on that bedrock.
It's
hard.
And I'll be getting old, man.
We are old.
Old.
My hips hurt.
Too old for that. Anyway, this Outdoor Vitals, highly recommend. This is the, I don't know what it is called actually. I should probably know what this is, right? The only thing that I would say is I'm still getting used to is my other one. You would blow up with like your mouth. You would just put your mouth on it. This one comes with this
like an air catcher or something.
Air catcher thing, and
so you gotta do this number.
You gotta like whoosh and whoosh. Oh no! Again, I'm not gonna demonstrate it because obviously I'm making a mess of things. But you have to like catch the air and then like attach this piece here to this piece here
And then
and
roll
then
the
like
air out.
roll it, which I'm sure there's like a way to do it to make it like easy. I have not figured that way out. I'm gonna have to do some research. Last time I was like blowing air into. Anyway, but long story short, I do highly recommend it. I don't remember the name. I will put the name somewhere on the screen. Okay, so that's my sleeping pad, and I'll deal with that later. This is my gateway.
Is this another Outdoor Vitals? Yeah.
Yes, this is Outdoor Vitals. So this is what my gateway was. Okay, so we when we first got into this, we were watching lots of videos on like how to pack and what to pack and all the things. And by golly, I'll tell you what.
By golly, she gonna tell you.
This commercial came up like every single video multiple times, and we would have conversations about this. It was like this commercial, and it was for this company and this pillow, and we'll send you this free pillow. I was like, gosh darn it, fine, I'll get the pillow. This pillow is amazing. It's a good pillow. And again, it was my gateway because this is also an Outdoor Vitals pillow. This was my very first Outdoor Vitals thing.
Oh.
So the way it works is you can order stuff from them, but I have a membership. It's like $10 a month, and it goes
like just a cruise. Like her $10 will, like obviously monthly. If she doesn't spend it, it saves up until she wants to spend it.
Exactly, and then I can take whatever. Like when I needed trekking poles, I went and used the money that I had been saving, if you will, in the Outdoor Vital membership, and put it towards my trekking poles. So it works. It's great. I like it because I like their products. They have good products and they last. So Outdoor Vitals pillow. That's what this is. I'm not going to blow it up or take it out because we seem to be making a mess of things. Shocking enough, the bottom of my pack. I know this will come to a surprise to everybody, but this is my Outdoor Vitals sleeping bag, and I love this thing. We got when did I get this? I got this 2 years ago. Was this? I think I got this for our Lone Star trip.
Did you?
I think
that
so.
Was okay.
So we attempted the Lone Star hiking trail in November of some year, and
right after Thanksgiving.
no, it was before Thanksgiving.
Was it? Oh yeah, it was the week leading up to Thanksgiving.
It was the week leading up.
That's
to
right.
Like the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So anyway,
during hunting season.
it was a bad choice. I
We won't be doing that again.
don't recommend going during hunting season. Nothing against the hunters. It's just
No, everyone that we came across
they're
was so
super great,
nice.
but you have to camp in designated camp spots, and the designated camp spots are fairly far apart.
And you have to wear orange, and who wants to do that?
And apparently it's Bigfoot season too, but that's a whole nother conversation. Anyway, this is I think this is what is this? Yeah, this is a 15-degree bag, so nice and toasty.
Let me fill this one too.
I'm a cold sleeper.
Okay, this is still light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it packs down, so like I've got it squished really, really tight. But like when you put it in, it'll like, it's a good one. But it's super soft, and I love it so much. But yeah, that's what's in my pack, and that's exactly the way I took it out was opposite of how I pack it in. So you want to put your lightest, so my sleeping bag is very light. You want to put that towards the bottom of your pack, and then right above that, you put your heavier, so your heavier objects should go above your hips on your backpack. Because you want to carry things on the hips and yada yada yada. So I have, put this in here.
And this is another reason that this pack is awesome. Because how you can pack it.
Usually I put in my pockets. So I put it's in there, and then I'll take my tent and I'll put it inside here. Sleeping bag. Oh, I forgot I didn't put it in the thing. Wait, but my sleeping bag goes in here. And then I just kind of piece together the rest. Okay.
Okay. So I put my tent up top, so that's going to be the first thing that I get out to undo and set up at camp. So I keep mine at the top. Mine's pretty light as well. So when you're looking for a tent for backpacking, you always want to like weight is super. It's the most important, I think. But so I look for like backpacking lightweight tent. Like that is what I would Google or Amazon search or whatever. And then I would just look through all the reviews. Also look at the weight that it was. The only thing that I regret about mine is that it's a 1-person tent and it's very small. I mean, it fits me in the sense of like lengthwise, but I don't have a lot of room. And so I also put my pack in with me. So I typically kind of sleep with my knees up, so that my pack can be at the end. But it's really light. So I have my tent in here and also my footprint. The footprint is what attaches to the bottom of the tent to protect it whenever you're putting it on the ground. So that's already all in here, and my rain fly. So all that's in this one thing. I carry my tent pole and my tent stakes separate. I don't keep them in my bag. My pack has this pocket. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. It's this color right here. So this is also where you can store like a camel pack. And sometimes I'll use those. It just depends on where I'm going.
I'm gonna try one.
Yeah.
On our next trip. So.
Just to have extra water. Yeah. So inside this little pocket right here that's for my camel pack, I keep my tent pole.
I got grocery stuff. So mean.
My tent stakes, and this is a lot of stakes. Like I typically don't use all my stakes.
Yeah. But I mean, therein lies the whole like weighing what you think is important and what you don't think is important.
Yeah.
Because like, what if one of the stakes break?
Not only that, but what if people don't bring stakes? And then I have plenty I can share.
Right.
Like if you need some steaks
or
whatever.
What if you lose a steak? Or, what if you get hungry and eat a steak?
Oh my God. Oh, I want a steak.
I know.
And then, okay, so also in this pack, I have food. This is, who is this? Backpacker's Pantry. And then.
Why is this hard? What is this?
I don't know, I've had it forever. Let's see if it's still in date.
I'm sure it is.
It's a creme brulee. October of 2026. So I'm gonna eat it. And then I have a peak breakfast, which
these are good. I like these.
I've had this for so long.
Okay, so I like peak, and
Hey girl, hey. What are you doing?
Percy's just needs to be in the video. I like this brand. I'm not a big fan of breakfast.
I carry this. I don't even know. I think I'll probably eat it for dinner one day.
Yeah,
because I don't eat breakfast on the trail.
Well, not only that, but like I tried the backpacker, the Mountain House. It was like breakfast fajita or something, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the texture of it. I wasn't a fan. But this has potatoes and peppers in it, so that looks pretty good.
And then this is my favorite backpacker meal.
Is that the that's good.
Chicken pesto pasta. It's a Peak brand.
Is that what we had the first night?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So this is my favorite. So I usually take that, and then of course I like snacks. So this is also Peak. These are open.
Sharing is
You want
caring.
one? Yeah. These are. Girl, I haven't made it through. These have been on a few camp outs. So these are, what are these?
Delicious?
Peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. They're like these little dehydrated little cookie balls. This is my charging. This is my anchor. That's pretty heavy.
Okay. This is heavier than mine.
Yeah.
This is a serious some serious charging business there.
So I like this little guy because
of the wonderful things it does?
of the wonderful things it does.
Ooh, that's nice.
Because you can plug it into the wall to charge it. And then it has 2 banks in here. Let me see. Okay, wow.
Pushing a lot of buttons.
I know.
I don't know.
So it has C1, C2, so it has 2 different banks. So like the C1 will last like 2 days, and this other one will last 2 days. So I have like about four nights of charging worth in this little Anchor. And that's like my phone. I let people borrow it, so that's like their phone. My earbuds, whenever I take those.
I don't want to take earbuds.
Well, I listen to stuff at night.
Oh.
You used to, your books.
Yeah, I did take my headphones.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have those. I don't have those with me. Another thing that I bring,
A fanny pack.
because if we go somewhere and we're walking around a trail up near where we're camping at, I don't want to have to take my pack everywhere. So I can literally just put my phone in here. It holds a bottle of water.
Or
I can put a snack in here.
Night trip to the bathroom.
Yeah, night trip to the bathroom. So I like just to have an extra. Okay, so during the summer, I do not travel with my sleeping bag.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I typically have a smaller sleeping bag during the summer.
I still don't take a sleeping bag during the summer.
Weirdo.
No, it's too hot for all that. So I just take a sleeping bag liner.
That's smart.
So I take a sleeping liner for my sleeping bag during the summer because I just get too hot. I'm not going to use that extra space
It's so
in there. Even in I don't take a sleeping bag, but I'll take some hand warmers.
Some. This is an understatement.
There's more in here somewhere. I take hand warmers.
Oh look, you got a fan too.
I do, and I will stuff these everywhere in the winter, in my pockets, in my beanie, in my socks, and then I also have a fan as well. I don't know if mine is charged.
Oh, you've got multiple settings too. That's not.
Oh, good girl. This is part of that little set that I got on Amazon. Oh look! Oh, see look! Yeah. Okay, this is where I keep. So I have 2 camp stoves in here. I usually don't. I just brought them both because.
And I was like, why you gotta be extra?
No, I need to get rid of that other one. I need to give it back. Because you have to have a lighter with that other one. Remember, I did not have a lighter, so I had to use somebody else's stove.
I always have a lighter. Always bring fire.
Yeah, so this is, Callie showed you hers already. Screw it into the canister. And then we have our camp cup. Okay.
We use that JetBlue.
No. No, it's some other brand. Not a JetBlue.
Those are fancy.
Yeah. So this is kind of what I mean by a camp cup. This one doesn't have any, oh look, it has the ring too. You can't see in here, but it's got that rust ring from this.
So you gotta put a bandana in there, guys.
So they sell these at Academy, Walmart in their camp section. Typically they'll have like the little ones that have like the handle, you know, that like wraps around it or whatever. No, it doesn't. Yeah. So there's this little device that you can get off of Amazon. It just clips on. You can like pick it up. Yeah. And then there's this other little thing that's on Amazon too that if you don't, it just kind of helps stabilize when you're cooking on the ground. It literally just
clamps. Be catching stuff on fire.
On.
Nice.
It just kind of keeps it stable while you're cooking.
That way.
Well, let me take it off first. know which one came in here. Okay, this one.
This one's at the bottom.
We're gonna put this up later.
Too many pieces.
We're gonna
Too much.
We're gonna put that up later. And then somewhere down here, my pillow. I'll take mine out and show.
Okay.
Again, another Amazon find. I think it was like $20.
Now, again with Misty.
Ugh.
Misty has a nice pillow.
This is the same.
Is that the same one?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Misty and Stephanie have a nice pillow. Not that mine's not nice, but there's
Look, it has a little happy face.
like super soft.
And then I'm just gonna show you how easy this is. So it comes like
and
that.
It's got this. So this thing is important because my pillow slides all over the place.
Yes.
I have to like wedge my backpack and like to where it doesn't move. Excuse me.
I'm just showing you how easy and simple and quick it is. And then now I have my camp pillow, but I aired it up too much. I don't like to sleep with it that hard because it's uncomfortable. So
This is a nice pillow.
yeah.
Put my outfit.
And then you can take this off once it's deflated and just wash it. So yeah. That's pretty much everything in my pack. I think the only other thing that we didn't go over, which I don't keep in my pack all the time unless I'm not using them, is our trekking poles. My first set I got off of Amazon. They're super cheap. I think now they have like bad reviews.
Probably.
But I've had these forever. And then whenever we were going camping with the kids, I had to get more trekking poles because there was a hike that we were gonna do in the river that they like recommended that you have like trekking poles with. So I have another set as well. So
Yeah. Well, mine. 3 guesses what brand they are. Mine are the Outdoor Vitals. Well, I got them off Outdoor Vitals. I don't think they're made in Australia. But they're really nice. I like these. These are my new ones. I lost my other ones. I have no idea where they went. They were probably left somewhere along the way. But these, they're great. And you would think that that's kind of silly. Trekking poles kind of get a bad rap, but let me tell you, even in our area where there's not a lot of elevation, you get
no elevation.
well, that comes with its own set of issues. You get a lot of water crossings that you use these for. You get mud. The amount of mud that we head through is insane.
Yeah.
And if you don't have something to like help you stabilize.
It just helps with balance, and then once you have your pack on, you know, like, I mean, even the hill country, we don't have a lot of elevation gain here, but even just going up some of those trails and stuff, it's just helpful to be able to like pull yourself up.
It's better for your knees.
Or coming down, it takes a lot of the strain off of your legs.
Look at all the mud on there. So nice, nice and cakey.
Yeah, this set's bad, but I've had them forever. Pretty sure that's a spider on that.
My shoes. What shoes are you? Did you bring your shoes? You've got your shoes
No,
on.
because I wear my trail runners. So
Yeah, I have some Merrells that are like thin that I like to wear sometimes in the summertime, in the spring. But these are my new favorite things. They're ridge mount and they're waterproof and they're amazing.
like I'll wear my my boots, but in the winter.
All right. Well, I think that's it.
That's it. That was really hot.
If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yes, please reach out and please
I have one
don't.
question.
Oh yeah, what's your question?
Yeah, can I come out of my underwear?
Yeah, sure.